And I think we are live, guys. I do believe we are. Are we live? We are live, I think. I'm on my lonesome. Juds has just popped up in the chat. How are you doing, brother? It's weird doing it without you. Been a while on my own. Since it's been on my own. How is it going, guys? We are live. I thought I'd jump on for some Steam sale goodness. It is supposed to start at 6 p.m, which is about 6 minutes away now because I was a little bit late. I apologize, I was late. It's crazy around here at the moment, trying to get everything fitted in, trying to get adjusted to my new schedule and stuff like that. But yes, we are here. I've got Steam on the screen. Hope you can hear me. Just let me know if you can hear me, guys, and then I will proceed. And hopefully I'm not talking to myself. But thank you so much, everyone who's come in so far. Really looking forward to this. Definitely a lover Steam sale, and yeah, always legendary. So many great deals always on the Steam sales. As I say, hopefully you can hear me. If someone could just say yes, I can hear you in the chat, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much, Juds. That's very kind of you. I don't know why I'm always so paranoid about that. But just, yeah, always good to check. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone who's come in. Like I say, it's supposed to start at 6 p.m. It's kind of rumor, it's kind of leaks that suggest that, but it is very much coming from good sources. And it's also, excuse me, it's also pretty much safe bet. It's going to be 6 p.m. that we're going to be kicking off. So I'm on Steam at the moment, and yeah, we're just waiting basically for some good deals to come through. I've got a list of games which I'm kind of like I'll recommend, but yeah, I want to hear what you guys are maybe hoping to see. Thanks for the feedback on the mic, guys. That's much appreciated. I'm glad to hear it sounds good. Yeah, any games that you guys are hoping to see from this Steam sale? They are legendary sales. This is one of the big ones of the year. Definitely always look forward to this one. And then the final one of the year will be the winter sale it's quite near Christmas, that one. I think that's rumoured to be around the same, maybe 20th or something. But this one is going to be a real juicy one. There was a Halloween sale, but that was a bit more smaller. This one is usually a big one of the year. So definitely hoping for some good stuff in this one. There's a few games on sale, as you can see at the moment. It's not kicked off yet, guys. So I will kind of keep refreshing when it passes the 6 o'clock mark. I might just do a little one now and see if there's anything happening at the moment. So yeah, we just have to hope with this one. It's going to be a little bit anxious with hoping that it comes on, but I'm sure it will. It's pretty safe bet. The dates are. I've also got a little bit of a setup where you can check out the lowest offering of the deal. There's sort of like a plug-in thing. Say if we look at Death Stranding, for example, which is on sale at the moment. So I've got this thing installed where Hopefully it works, that is, and doesn't seem to be. There it is. The historical low for this one is actually 70%, 78% off at Green Man Gaming. So it gives you a really good idea if it's a really good deal at that time, if you're really looking to knuckle down on the sales. But yeah, Death Stranding is not actually in the actual main sale at the moment, but it's on sale otherwise. So yeah, definitely looking forward to checking out the deals that pop up. We are obviously going to be focusing on indie games, but obviously we'll check out any other deals as we go through them. At the moment, actually, before the, like I say, not Steam sale yet, but Horizon is on offer, which looks pretty damn sweet to pick up. And here again, you've got the prices around the world there. So if you're in a different location, $24.99 in the US, $19.99 in the UK. And on the right hand side of the channel there is the historical low. So that $24.99 in the US is 6% lower than it's ever been, I do believe that means, and the 0% in the UK means that's the equal to the historical low price that it's ever been offered for. So yeah, it's good to have those little things if you really want to count and get the best perspective of what's the best deal, if you see what I mean. Inscription, is that going to be on sale? I wonder. Yeah, we'll definitely be checking that out, my friend. And I'm going to shout out a few you guys while we got a second before the actual sale kicks off. Probably 2 minutes time it's going to hopefully appear on our screens. That would be lovely. There'll probably be everyone in the world trying to hit it up, so it might crash. But we'll just roll with it, guys. But yeah, anyways, let's shout out a few you legends who have joined us. We've got Ori MNA, sorry. And great to see you back in, my friend. Thank you so much for being here again. Back from the dead in the house, looking for a Gear Shifters deal. That is a good shout, my friend. I have a feeling that one might have a sale on it. Pretty sure, actually, I would say. Who else do we have? We have, sorry, let's read that closer. My eyes. We have Mart Zero. Thank you very much for coming by, my friend. Meisuko in the house. Great to see you as always, buddy. I know you're looking for a few deals always on Steam. Judzilla, my podcast buddy. Great to see you, bro. Smokeback Official once again in the house. Great to see you back, my friend. Thank you for being here. Who else do we have in? We have Lady Foxfire in the house. Great to see you as always, Lady Foxfire, looking for those Foxy deals. Great stuff. Hope we see some good ones today. We've got Rescue Squad Culp in as well. Thank you all for being here, guys, and yeah, hopefully we're going to find some good stuff. Like I say, if there's anything you want me to check out, look up and all that good stuff, I'll definitely have a look for you. I've got a list of stuff here which I kind of think are good games that would be good if they were in the sale, if that makes any sense. So yeah, those ones we can look up and see if they are of recommendations, but there's a lot of other stuff which will be on there, and we'll just browse through and check out the best deals. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. We are on 1800 actually. Let's refresh and see if there's anything happening. Here we go, guys. Boom, on the dot. That's how we roll with the Steam world. Steam know what they're doing. They are on the dot. That is precision for you, my friends. Steam know how to do a sale. That is a fact. So yeah, 1800 on the dot as predicted. And we are live with the Steam sale in autumn, as we call it in the UK. And I think most of Europe. And I think it's just the US that call it fall. But we are live. Let's do this, guys. Let's have a little explore of these deals. Hopefully there's some good stuff. Sometimes they do have a little bit of an issue, I have to say, with these Steam sales where the prices don't always kick in straight away. So hoping, because I'm seeing this right here, and that potentially means that the price hasn't kicked in yet. I think it's because they get hit so hard by people like me, probably being like, I'm waiting for the same sale to go live right now. And yeah, everyone's looking at it, and it doesn't update immediately because there's so many deals. So hoping that doesn't happen too much. But you can see Humankind there as no, I don't know if that's the full deal. We'll have to have a browse through. Hopefully it will update. Again, yeah, I can see that, but this confirms these games are in the sale. Unfortunately, they're not updating, so maybe I did get a little bit too excited for the actual deals. I'll F5 it. No luck on there, so yeah, I'll give the F5 treatment quite a bit and see if these update. But yeah, that's going to be a bit of a bummer if it doesn't actually reveal all of the deals. Outriders there. Not sure that many people are craving Outriders these days. Death Store looking forward if it's on sale. Nice, Masiko. Yeah, you haven't jumped in on that yet, have you? Let me quickly just check that out for you. Oops, that's an spell door. So yeah, this is frustrating that it's not going to update because what have we got here? It's the normal price, I believe. At the moment, hang on. Current best 10.43, but that's on another site, isn't it? So that's frustrating. Hopefully these are not gonna not up. Oh, there you go. Excuse me. That is updated, I think. That is sweet. 25% off on Dev Store for you, Meisuko. Beautiful. I hope. Let's just quickly. I think so. Yeah, that is. But it's not stating it there. But I think it just said 25% on the list. See, these are coming in. They're updating on the system, I think, as we speak. Because we are so keen. Let's just see here. I'm sure I saw that was 25. Yeah, so if you can see on there, you got the list 25% off. This is updated. So 20, and it's got the price there actually. So 12.59 in the UK. So whatever that converts to, your local, I think, Meisuko. But that's a pretty cool. That is in the sale. Dev Store is amazing. Definitely recommend that game. It's a shame that hopefully they're going to update in the actual page. There we go. It has. Beautiful. Thank you, Steam. We can rely on you. Cool. It's updated in there, and now that's not updated. But 12.59 in the UK inside of there, which is a good saving of 25% off. Titan Souls is definitely a good one to pick up too. That's their game they done previously. Let's get back to the main home, and then we can start fresh. Hopefully the home is updating. That's the only thing. Refresh. Outer Worlds and Round 96. I guess that was Route 96 that you meant there. Yeah, Route 96. That's a cool game. I played the demo of that actually. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. I needed to check that out myself in full. I love the demo of it though. Let's see. Let's have a browse around, shall we, guys, and then we'll have a look, see if anything's updating better. So we've got the genres, of course. Knuckle down to those roguelikes. That's where my man Goat Force goes. We'll check that out in a minute. Steam Awards. So imagine, yeah, they've done that before. That's cool. They're doing that again. You can get some good community points and stuff on that if you do those. These are not updating on the home at the moment, but let's see if it is inside. It's not, I don't think. Yes, it seems to not be updating too early. Too many keynotes like me. Bottlenecking the system. This is frustrating. Yeah, let's just check one quickly out of the blue. Of course, we're going to check if Hollow Knight, yes, it is on sale. There we go, guys. So it's a bit annoying that everything's not quite updating as it should be. Yeah, it'll take maybe a few minutes to kick in, but obviously I'm going to recommend Hollow Knight. And again, it's not registering on here, which is a bit of a shame. It's but it is registering on this part here. So we can see the deals. Maybe if we just go through the deals on this part for a second. Have I got Crowsworn on my wish list? Let me just check that out. I'm not signed in, so I have got it, I think. Pretty damn sure. But yeah, here we go. Curse of the Dead Gods has got a 40% off down to 10 in the UK. It's annoying because I can't do the actual conversions to other countries without being inside of the thing, and when I click inside it doesn't show. It does on this one. Lovely. There we go. So again, that's the historical low for well, not historical low, it's equal to historical low for Steam, 1079. In the US it's below what it's ever been, so pretty good. I mean, it's also on Xbox Game Pass, so there's that to consider. If you have Xbox Game Pass, then you know it's maybe worth it for you. It's a good game. I'm enjoying it. Playing it now, actually, a bit late, but great game. Yeah, obviously, I'm just going to start off by saying Hollow Knight. I just noticed it was. I'm sure I just said 549 a minute ago. This is going a little bit funky. I swear it did. It's messing with me. It's messing with me. Steam, come on, update for us. F5, F5. Oh dear. Let me check if the other version of Steam, the actual browser, not the actual, you know, the app version, if that's any better. Probably not, I imagine. And what's up to Rishab and 108's Dragons TV? Great to see you guys. And Sherry Rana. And can I check Naruto Shippuden? Yes, I can certainly do that for you. Absolutely. Let me just quickly. This is frustrating me that it's not updating, guys. That's the frustrating part. Some of these games are. That one potentially is Hot Wheels. And I'm guessing everything else isn't. Outer Wilds, let's check it. Inside, it has updated on that one. 40% off, and Outer Wilds is a pretty damn good price. I'm sure Luke still would recommend that one. And yeah, let's get back to. I might just come in and out. I don't think that's any different in that part of in the app section of it. But yeah, let me check out. Horizon Chase Turbo is a great shout. I'm going to actually look that up for you. You've played that already, though, I imagine. But yeah, it's a great game. I've got that already. But a lot of people probably maybe haven't. And it's on a good deal at the moment, actually, of 50% off. Horizon Chase Turbo is such a cool arcadey sort of racer. If you like things like Hot Shot Racing and you haven't checked out this one, definitely recommend it. Got that old school retro vibe. Really cool game. Overwhelmingly positive on Steam on the overall ratings. Recently very positive, but the overall is the more important one because that's the everybody basically put together. So yeah, overwhelmingly positive on Steam. Stands up. That's the highest you can get. And yeah, this game looks pretty damn. It is pretty damn cool. Played it. It's got four player split screen as well, which is nice. But yeah, fun game. It's just got that arcade sort of like outrun kind of feel to it. But yeah, definitely a really cool game. And 50% off is pretty damn sweet as well. So yeah, great shout. And there's DLC, is there? I haven't checked that out. So is a DLC, is free DLC maybe. And shout out to Ron Dixon. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for coming by. And Dark Souls 3, does it have a discount? That's actually something I was wondering myself. Let's just go for jumping into that. And it does have it always seems to be 50% off. So let's have a look here and it'll tell us actually. Yeah, it seems 50% off. That's equal to the lowest it's been for the UK. And it's above what it's been in the US, depending on where you are. And obviously all the other the locations are there as well. Hopefully those ones cover you. But yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Dark Souls 3, I've not even jumped into, so I always want to get into Dark Souls a bit more because I like the Souls-likes, so and I want to get back into that. And we've got Mortal Shell into Game Pass, which I'm definitely going to be jumping into. So, but yeah, pretty good price there. Half price of Dark Souls 3 for you there, my friend. Yeah, let's go. I'm going to go back to a couple of the ones that I was. Hopefully, it's working a bit better now. So I'm just going to shout out a few games which I've loved. And yeah, here we go. It's working. Okay, here's a game that is just, truly epic in my opinion. Celeste. If you haven't played Celeste already, they always do an amazing deal on Steam, and as you can see, you can't go wrong at like 75% off. It's not in Game Pass anymore, so this is even better of a deal. If you're an Xbox owner as well, and or if you're just on Steam, obviously most people probably have already played this game, I would say. But if you haven't, you're missing out. It's an amazing game. Celeste is just $3.74 in the UK. Equal to its lowest price it's ever been. Jump on this because that's nothing for the game it is. It's like a 10 out of 10. It's amazing. And yes, I definitely recommend picking up Celeste. It's it's a precision platformer, but it's got a really cool element to it where it's got like a story of like anxiety running through the game and overcoming your demons, which is like the metaphor of you climbing a mountain, which is what the game is basically about. You're climbing a mountain physically in the game, but you're also climbing the mountain from inside as well, and your feelings and stuff, and overcoming all that sort of thing. And I think that's really well interwoven with the actual gameplay and everything in the game. It can be a bit tough, but it's got a lot of accessibility options in it as well, which make it obviously more accessible to anyone. So you can slow down the game and things like that, which makes the precision platforming that bit easier. So definitely don't fear it for that reason. If you did want to play it, don't miss out for that. It's awesome, and it lets everyone get involved on it. It's superb. I definitely recommend Celeste for sure. I'm using the what do you call it? Augmented Steam. I'm using Steve Gogo. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. But yeah. So Steve Gogo, if that's right, I apologize if it's wrong again. But yeah, I'm using the Augmented Steam. Well, I mean, I say 10 out of 10. I'd say 9.5, Ori. That's probably more what I'd say. 9.5, because I think Hollow Knight is 10 out of 10. It's tough. And when you say 10s, I know some people say you should never give a 10, but I believe if the game really connects with you and you just absolutely adore it, it becomes more than, it's greater than the sum of its parts, if you see what I mean. So I don't think like, perfect is a word that can be confusing, but, when you get into just how the game makes you just adore it, it becomes more, than all its individual parts broken down, as in all its good platforming skill, all that sort of stuff. It's great night visuals, the amazing soundtrack that's in the game. All of those things then make it heightened to that extra level. That's why I feel like it's so good. I mean, I could say it's a 10. I mean, if I had to, I'd probably go with 9.5 for Celeste. But do you guys think games should get 10s, and what games are 10s to you guys in the chat? Yeah, cool. So I'm going to pull up some others. Let me know if there's any you want me to look up as I say. Someone else said Naruto. If you're still here, Sherry, sorry, let me know and I'll look that up for you. Just let me know if you're in the chat still. But yeah, moving on. I've said Hollow Knight already. Let me just refresh and see if this is actually working now. Yes, it is working. Beautiful. I'm so glad. So yeah, Hollow Knight again. I think everyone on this channel has heard from me about Hollow Knight and how much I love it. This is an absolute no-brainer. You must pick up Hollow Knight. It's just, the ultimate. It's 10 out of 10 for me, this one, without hesitation. And yeah, it's half price at the moment. It's probably the best deal in gaming, Hollow Knight, because the amount of hours you can get out of it are truly, infinite. Basically, you could, even to play through for 100%, over 100 hours and stuff. I played through. I took my time and soaked every little bit up of it. So yeah, Hollow Knight, come on, and they give you free DLC on top as well. So it's amazing. Hollow Knight is just a no-brainer. $5.49 in the UK for Hollow Knight. Definitely grab it, guys. It's just amazing. You can't go wrong for that price either. But yeah, you will truly adore it. If you haven't already played it, if these games are already games you've played, let me know. I can go for a bit more, like, I think we'll go for some newer ones as well in a minute. But yeah, I just wanted to get, because some of these older ones, they have amazing deals on them. Like that Celeste one is just crazy. But yeah, so definitely Hollow Knight is a must. It's my favorite game ever, so that's why I have to recommend it. Yeah, so that's a great price, and let's move on to something else. I've got a couple saved up the top bar here, which makes it a little bit quicker. And see if Ghostrunner's on sale, and we can go back to the homepage in a minute, actually check it out. But I had a feeling this one would be on sale. Ghostrunner, another awesome game. Can be a little bit intense on this game, but when you die, you respawn in the same position you die. But let's just give this trailer a little run for you to see. Yeah, this game is just beautifully done visually. It's like such a cool cyberpunk aesthetic, and you feel like a total badass when you're playing it. It is just one of those games where if you you know, you take out all the enemies, bang, 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 that guy, slide out the way of him, you know, dodge this one. It's just, it makes you feel like you're just on fire, basically. So it's got, I love that about it. Sometimes, you know, you can die a little bit, but, you know, dying is part of the process in this game. And you know, it's part of learning. There is a slight puzzle element to it because you have to sort of plan your attack routes, but like I say, when you die, you're not punished by going back to like way back. You will respawn in the same position, and then you can retry a different route with a different tactic. I highly recommend this game. Loved every minute of it, played it all the way through and completed it and adored it. Definitely recommended at that price at $9.99. That is a solid price, $9.99, and that is how many percent? 60% off, which is awesome. Definitely recommend Ghostrunner, especially for ones who like a challenge as well. Definitely an awesome game. Beautiful stuff. Let's see what the chat's saying quickly before I move forward. Is that supposed to say Portal, I imagine, from the name I can't read out in the chat with the purple something yourself. I love it. I think that's Portal, maybe at $2.99. That's a great buy if that is the case. Let's see here. I was going to check out Fall Guys for you guys, actually, because actually it's not on sale, I don't think. But I might go back to the... let's just refresh quickly, because I thought it would be. Yes, it is on sale. I thought it would be. So yeah, Fall Guys, I was just going to say, because so many people want it to come over to other platforms, it's still not made it over to Xbox, it's not made it onto Switch. If you're still hanging out for this game, don't hesitate but to jump in on Steam if it's an option for you guys, because this game is a ton of fun, and at $7.99 half price, it's, you know, jump in, it's fun. And if you want to play with myself and some others who play it on PC as well, it's a lot of fun. The old Fall Guys, you guys know, must have heard of Fall Guys, and I'm sure you know everything about it, but at the moment it's 50% off. It's a great laugh. Yeah, definitely one just I thought I'd mention, because I've heard people saying, when is it coming to Xbox, and it's been a long time. So yeah, here's the option if you wanted to get in on it if you're on PC. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to pull up the classic, which I believe Meisuko has jumped into recently, which is awesome. This is always a good deal. I'm doing this from memory of the last sales, and they've got these great deals on again. I will get into some newer stuff in a minute, but this one is a must own package. That is for both games, guys. It's just insanely good price for that, you know, for two of the best games, you know, of all time, especially Inside. So Inside, yeah, 10 out of 10. There's a 10 out of 10 for you guys. Inside. But this one includes Inside and Limbo, and if you did have one of them already, or if you just wanted to pick up one of them, they are individually. So Limbo is $2.24 in the UK, which is ridiculously low. Inside is only $4.74 in the UK, and that is just bananas good. But yeah, so if you want them both, $6.29 for the double pack there of Inside and Limbo, which for some reason hasn't got something I can hover over on this particular occasion to check the other regions. But don't know why that is not on this one, but it's not, unfortunately. But yeah, Inside and Limbo, everyone probably knows about them already, but if you haven't already played them, Inside is a pivotal game. It's sort of inspired so many. And look up here, this is saying one request failed from my, that's probably why that's not come up then. So yeah, but $6.29, that's probably, you know, a touch more in Europe, and you can probably work it out based on your area. But yeah, bargain deal. Inside and Limbo, two incredible games, must play games. Yeah, fantastic. So and yeah, I like, a lot of people are always obsessed with playing new games. I do understand that, because it's great getting new games, but often diving back into the backlog is fun. I really enjoy just sort of like going back to some games I've missed, which have just been amazing. And yeah, so it makes it hard though to keep on top of it, because there's so many games, but that is, you know, a good thing. It's a good problem. But yeah, so where are we? Let's have a little look. See, maybe I'll pull back to the home screen now, because it's working properly, I hope. A little bit better on the home screen. I'm not sure if Apex hasn't come up. Anyway, we don't worry about that. Let's see here. So I did notice it takes 2 a second ago. here we go. These are the juicies, up to 75% off. And the under 7s. I mean, I'm a real bargain hunter. I don't know about you guys. I do love to find some juicy bargains for quite a low price. I'm going to just have a look at the up to 75% off here. And I'm going to sort by indie. Sometimes the classification's a bit weird on here, but Dead Cells never seems to come that low. But that's still a pretty good price, obviously, for a game like this. If you haven't jumped into Dead Cells already, yeah, you know, it's an amazing game. And if you've played Hades, just got into roguelikes, you know, and you're done with Hades, this is a perfect next, you know, roguelike for you to move on to. If you've been playing roguelikes a long time, I imagine you've already played Dead Cells, but you know, it's $13.19 at the moment. And that's equal to the lowest it's been, because they don't ever seem to go too low with Dead Cells. It's one of those games that they just it's still a good price, obviously. That's 40% off, and it's been doing some cool little hookups with other franchises, like that Hollow Knight one recently, which was pretty damn cool. Yes, it is. I love indies. Great to see you, my friend. It is the stuff of dreams. That is correct. Is Steam glitched? Says typical 7. It is slightly taking a bit of time to, you know, basically refresh from the hit that it's probably taking from everyone at the moment, and the mass update of from the servers as well, there, all the new prices and things like that. So it's taking a little bit to kick in, but I think it's doing a lot better now, actually, to be honest. Bastion is an old game, question mark. How long has it been? Long time, yeah, like 10. Has it been 10 years? Been probably 2003 or something, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, awesome game as well. Bastion, I bet you that'll be nothing on here. Let's check that out quickly. But yeah, Dead Cells, definitely highly recommended, especially if you've been introduced to that genre by Hades or something. I know a lot of people probably have, because Hades has got that accessibility sort of feel to it. It lets you in the door, and now you've probably got the love for the roguelikes, and Dead Cells is a great next step. It's an awesome game. Bit more challenging, but you know, we love a challenge. Anyway, Bastion, what was I doing? So 227 for Bastion. That is pretty damn good. And speaking of Hades, just below, obviously the same developer. So yeah, they probably do a deal, actually. Here's a Supergiant Games deal. Let's have a look at that. £32 for all of that, guys. That is pretty damn incredible. So yeah, if you wanted to go all in on the Supergiant, because they are that good, they deserve to be going all in on. But yeah, if you did, obviously you've got Hades, the incredible, amazing game that it is. Everyone knows about that for sure, but it's awesome. It's £13 at the moment, £6 off with 30% off on that one. Bastion, amazing, incredible game. Transistor, Pyre, you got soundtracks in this. You got the Hades soundtrack, Bastion soundtrack, Transistor soundtrack, Pyre soundtrack. So you're basically getting the 4 games there, and all these soundtracks, which are all incredible. Or of course, like we were just looking at, grab them individually. But Bastion and Hades, yeah, it's definitely awesome. Especially when Bastion is only $2.27. That is incredible. Yeah, it's an older game for sure, but you know, sometimes people miss games. Often I miss games. It's just not enough time in the day to keep up with everything, and just come back to stuff. But what's this? Bastion takes me back to the old Xbox Live Arcade. That is most definitely the case. It's very much an Xbox Live Arcade days kind of game, isn't it? Along with the Castle Crashers and stuff like that. Controversial perhaps, but Dead Cells is better than Hades in your opinion. Cool. I've heard a few people say that. If you what is it that makes it better for you then, my friend? I mean, I can definitely understand the point of view. They're both amazing. I personally prefer Hades, I have to say, because I like the story elements, the voice acting, and a lot that sort of adds to it for me. Dead Cells is quite a, you know, it's more like just stripped down. There's no story basically, is there? Like, it's kind of very much gameplay focused and stuff like that. But yeah, whatever your personal preference is, they're both amazing. So let's pop back home. Oh, someone said about Inscription earlier, didn't they? I'll look that up because that is quite a new one, isn't it? Oops, I spelled that wrong. There we go. I don't know if that's going to be on sale because it's quite new, isn't it? But it's worth checking out the Devolver stuff actually in a second as well. It is on sale. It's on 20% off, which is pretty damn good because it's quite a new game. What date did it come out? It came out on 19th of October. So yeah, already getting 20% off is pretty damn good. It's hearing a lot of good things about Inscription. It's not really my type of thing with the card-based stuff, but you know, sometimes the games burst out of their genre, if you know what I mean, and you know, make me realise that it's worth checking out, and which is a good thing. Shouldn't always just stay in your lane, try stuff out. And that's what I'm talking to myself there on that one. So 20% off on Inscription, pretty damn good. $15.99 in the US, $13.43 in the UK, and yeah, Russia, Brazil, all that good stuff is if you're from those areas. But yeah, definitely some pretty great stuff. Inscription looking good. Let's jump to Devolver because they have a plethora of amazing games. Hopefully it's got them sorted somehow here for us. Yeah, so obviously we've got Death's Door, $12.59 at the moment, which is I highly recommend. Probably one of my favourite games this year. Easily one of my favourite games this year. Blightbound, is that still in early access? I think it is. That is a pretty cool game. Not one I've got that much experience with, but I've seen a bit of it, and I was going to play the beta of it and then didn't have a chance. But yeah, what else have we got? Discrim, I've had a lot of experience with. Discrim is really cool. They got a Minute Fun Racer for 137 there. But Discrim, yeah, if you like puzzle games, I'll click on that quickly. I did stream this one actually, Discrim. If you like puzzle games but it's more action based, this is definitely a great game for you with a superb art style and some really cool sort of like upgrades that you get. But basically you have to avoid the discs and not get slashed, but at the same time it's kind of got a nice feel because it's puzzly but actiony at the same time. Very positive. On Steam at the moment, a really good deal on it for $5.99 in the UK and $7.49 in the US, which is pretty damn sweet. Definitely a great game. It's a really good one just to sort of like pick up and play it and come back to an in-between game, if you know what I mean. Definitely dig a bit of Discrim. Really cool soundtrack as well, which is very nice. Yeah, can get a little bit tough towards the later rooms for sure. I love indies, you are right. I'm a sucker for punishment. Yeah, let's see. Ding, 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 ding. Oops, I've just done that on the wrong screen now. Apologies, guys. So yeah, what have we got? I've got on the top bar, I just want to mention this one because I'm sure it'll be on sale if I refresh. I would hope. I'm pressing F6, that's clever of me. Not F5. There we go. F5 seemed to work this time, and yeah, half price on Axiom Verge. Like this is a, you know, if you love Metroidvanias, this game is kind of like a must in a way. Again, if you've played games like Hollow Knight and stuff like that, Ori or something, and you're looking for something else to move on to, the visual style can put people off as it's very like old school, like Nintendo 8-bit sort of era, maybe, or 16-bit, with, you know, but the game design and the weaponry and stuff like that in this game is so cool. There's some really clever ideas that the game has, and you know, the Metroidvania design is really, you can tell there's a lot of love gone into that Metroidvania design. Axiom Verge 2 is also out, but yeah, Axiom Verge 1 is kind of a landmark game in my opinion. I recommend this one, and I haven't got to Axiom Verge 2 yet, so if I'm honest, so I'm not going to say about that one yet, which I'm sure it's very good as well, but I've heard a few people say they prefer 1 still. But it's still a great game, the second one. But yeah, Axiom Verge 1, highly recommended for Metroidvania fans, which is myself too. I definitely love Metroidvania. And I Love Indies says, just found a bargain. Nuclear Throne is 90% off at 92p in the UK. That is a great one, my friend. I've not played it, but that's a great look. Even that, anything for that price, you know. Nuclear Throne, that's not updated on there. Probably is on the thing. Did you say Nuclear Throne? Did I read that wrong? Let's refresh. That's strange. It's 929 on mine. You got 92p on yours? Is that not updated yet or something? It was Nuclear Throne, wasn't it? I love Indies. Leon. Oh, Gear Shifters. Let me check that out for you. Back from the dead. Some of these maybe are not updating still. I don't know. That's made me think. Doesn't look like it's on sale, but like I said, if Nuclear Throne... Okay. Is that for based on right now, is it? Doesn't look like it's on here at the mo. $9.29. Oh, lowest price. That's the lowest price recorded, my man. That's what it. That's the lowest it's been, I think. What you're looking at. So that is not right now. If you see what I mean. I think that's what this is saying. So yeah, lowest price recorded. Lowest recorded price even. That's what it's the lowest it's ever been. It's not as in right now, if you see what I mean. No worries, my friend. Yeah, that was a good deal when it was like that, though. Cool. So, Gear Shifters, unfortunately, back from the dead. It doesn't look like it's on sale, my man. But $17.99, not bad still. But yeah, someone said a short hike. Yeah, that's going to be on sale. I can guarantee it, and it you should definitely pick it up. $3.87. It's got to be done. So yeah, short hike. This is a highly celebrated indie game. Definitely pick up this one if you like sort of a relaxing kind of like story-based game. Not that long at all, but yeah, just a nice experience. Definitely worth picking up for $387 for sure. Shout out to Dreadpool. How is it going, my friend? Great to see you. And Sneaky Beaky Beluga, great to see you as well. And you are saying, please, for something that I'm missing. The best games that are on sale. That's the idea, yeah. I thought you were talking about something specific there, but we're looking at indie games if that's what you're looking for. If there's any requests that you want me to check out, I can definitely look that up. But let's move on from there. I may just want to recommend another one which probably is on sale for a refresh, hopefully. Yes, there we go. Katana Zero is on sale at $6.83. Highly recommend this game. Let me just full screen that. So yeah, Katana Zero 40% off at $6.83 in the UK, and in the US $8.99. But yeah, this game just super stylish, super awesome gameplay, fast, and kind of like Ghostrunner earlier, what I mentioned. Definitely recommend that as well. But this is obviously on a 2D side scrolling perspective, but Ghostrunner is a first person perspective. But I feel like these games have a lot in common, but just they're different approaches. But yeah, that same fast, kind of like puzzle, almost like gameplay where you have to think which enemy you're gonna take out first, then go him, grab the thing on the side, throw that over to him, and slow down time and things like that. There's some really cool mechanics in this game, and it's got an amazing soundtrack. Definitely recommend checking out Katana Zero for sure at $6.83, absolute bargain. And yeah, so did I miss any ones that requested coming to console 2? Is it? Nice, wish up, that's cool. Yes, indeed, Ori. That is pretty much a good explanation of that. Yes, a great game, definitely. Let's move forward. And what have I got up at the top bar? Let's have a quick look at Art of Rally. I know these are some games if you come to the channel regularly, you might have heard me talk about. But let's see if Art of Rally's on sale. It is, and it's at 35% off, and that is $12.66 in the UK. Which is a pretty damn good deal. That's the lowest it's ever been on Steam in the UK, and that's lower than it's ever been everywhere else, basically. So that's a good buy that for an awesome game like Art of Rally. Yeah, if you like racing games, if you like rally-based games, this has got a really cool vibe to it, and top-down sort of aspect, which is really cool. You can adjust that camera if you want to come in a little bit closer on the top down. If you're thinking, oh, it's quite far, you can come down a little bit. But yeah, definitely recommend Art of Rally. It's an awesome game. Pick that bad boy up. I'm a great salesman. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I've got a 2-for-1 later. Oh dear. Thank you, buddy. Okay, so yeah, like I say, anyone else wants to they want me to look up, let me know. I'm going to come back to the homepage again and see what they got. Sometimes I find it hard to find great stuff from the homepage because they recommend certain games, but I already said about Outer Wilds. Definitely a great pickup. Disco Elysium, there's one that I haven't picked up yet. So you'll be sad to know, a few of you will probably think, what am I doing not picking this game up, because it's so highly regarded, but for some reason I just haven't got to it yet. But that is the best I've ever seen the price for sure, so I might actually grab it myself. And that is half price, which is pretty damn good. So yeah, 50% off on Disco Elysium. $17.49 in the UK, $19.99 in the US, and you know, one of the best RPGs of the last few years, and so many adore it. I can't speak from my own personal opinion. This is secondhand knowledge, just to clarify. So I haven't played it, but I know there's so much depth in the game, and you know, if you like RPGs and getting really down into all of that detail, I think you'll like this one. And it's recently also received updates to have the voice acting included as well, which I think is a really good addition to this game, because there is quite a lot of text in the game, so I think the voice acting really adds a lot to this game. So yeah, that is a great deal, and definitely something that I might pick up for myself. What I might do as well is grab over here. Let's see. So Hotshot Racing, did you say there, Meisuko? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get the app to behave. Excuse that. Here we go. I'm just going to try and let's see here. I'm going to try and have a look at my wish list and see what's on that. That might be quite a good way of doing it. Hope you're all doing good. Let me know if there's anything you're hunting. I will definitely check it out. And Ori says Disco Elysium is the best game I have ever played. Wow, after Hollow Knight, of course. Oh, of course, my friend. That is impressive. So yeah, that's a seal of approval right there for you. Definitely urging me to check it out even more now. Sorry about this. I'm just going to try and get my wish list up, and then we can... Then you get to see my wish list, my secret wish list. Is that going to behave? It's not behaving. It's not behaving, guys. Oh God! What a mess. Doesn't want to go full screen like that. Never mind. Cool. Doesn't want to behave too well. Anyway, there's some older games on here. Let me just see if I can remind myself what. Well, there we go. Actually, let's just. Far Lone Sales, 284, pretty damn good. It's an older game again, but it doesn't like going full screen like this for some reason. Far Lone Sales though, 284, you can't really go wrong at that. That is a pretty damn sweet deal. Yeah, cool, just sort of like relaxing vibe to it. Really nice game, which has got a sequel coming out soon, Changing Tides. So if you want to get prepped for that, Far Lone Sales is on sale at the moment, no pun intended. And yeah, what I might do actually to keep it full screen is just refer to my wish list on the side, and then what I'll do is just bring them up. Okay, so yeah, on the wish list here, I'm looking through on the side. We've got, let's go like this. So Gorogowa is 341, awesome puzzle game, Annapurna. Definitely a recommended game again. Actually, I will bring it on because then you can have some visual aspect to it. Yeah, Gorogowa. I know Meisuko enjoyed that game. Hey Scott, my friend, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah, Gorogowa, really cool puzzle game where you sort of line up sort of cool sort of artistic pieces. We'd call them paintings, but they kind of come to life, which is really nice. And yeah, very beautifully done game. And like if you like a relaxing puzzle game, Gorogowa will definitely service you very well, sitting at overwhelmingly positive on Steam as well. Just 341, definitely recommend that. Let's have a quick pop into Annapurna's collection actually while we're here. The Pathless recently came out on Steam as well. So you've got Artful Escape, which is on Game Pass, so maybe I wouldn't recommend unless you haven't got Game Pass and you just want it on Steam. Sayonara Wild Hearts, definitely a great game to pick up if you've missed that one. It's a music-based game where you kind of basically take on levels. You're on a motorbike, Judzilla. I know I referenced this one when I did the quiz. It's a really fun game. The music in it's awesome. The art style is amazing. And yeah, it's quite simplistic, the gameplay, but it's very cool. Each level changes it up a bit and keeps it fresh. So it's kind of almost like a bit of a racing game, but you're always moving forward, and you just have to dodge stuff or like hit a button on the left and then jump over things. But the levels are very clever how they'll sort of do different stuff to keep you on your toes. I definitely recommend that. And yeah, it was on Apple Arcade, or I don't know if it's still there, Ori, but that's actually where I originally played it, and then I bought it on other platforms because I really enjoyed. So yeah, great shout. And Foxy is back. How is it going? Great to see you. So yeah, definitely recommend Sayonara Wild Hearts. It's a really cool game that not many people know about. And yeah, a lot of fun. Really awesome music and amazing music. So yeah, going back to what we had is one to recommend if you haven't checked this out already. What Remains of Edith Finch. Where's Stubbs? You already need him. No problem, Rescue Squad Cobb. Thank you very much for coming by. I'm going to be winding up soon, but yeah, really appreciate you coming by, buddy, and hope you have a good rest of your day. Absolute must play. What Remains of Edith Finch does the story narrative based aspect so amazingly well. Really engrosses you into a very rich and very powerful story, which I definitely recommend experiencing. It's just one of the best story games you could possibly play. It really is. It's that good. It's powerful, emotional, and just a masterpiece of storytelling, really. Overwhelmingly positive on Steam. I imagine if you've probably played it already, but if you haven't, now's a great chance to get it for $4.49, which is an amazing deal for this kind of game. Yeah, what else do Annapurna have for us in their collection today? Ashen is at $12.39 at the moment. Great deal on that. Unfinished Swan, if you wanted to experience the other game from Giant Sparrow, who made What Remained of Edith Finch, as I mentioned a minute ago. What Remains of Edith Finch. This is their first game before that. So, yeah, this came out originally on PlayStation, I think, actually, and then over to Steam as well. So yeah, definitely a different kind of game to What Remains of Edith Finch, but a very, cool looking game, which I can't claim that I've played. In fact, I'm not going to say based on my experience. I'm going to say based on my second-hand experience and what I feel it looks like. It definitely feels like a more artistic based game, and but very cool vibes to it too. Let's get moving because I want to wind it up fairly soon. I don't want to bore you guys all night by giving you some good deals, but this one here has to be recommended for sure. Let's see. So yeah, Journey, of course, masterpiece. If you haven't played this already, definitely check out Journey. It's over on Steam now, and yeah, it did come to PlayStation first on this one as well, and I don't think it's on anything other than PlayStation and PC, so good chance to grab it. It came out 2020 on PC. It was out a lot before that on PlayStation. Journey is amazing though. It's true. Again, it's just one of those games that sort of take you away and you really feel immersed into its story, and there's some amazing things that happen on the way. Definitely experience it. Only a short but sweet experience. Definitely a good one to pick up, especially at $5.69 in the UK at the moment for sure. No problem. I love Indies. Great seeing you. Thank you very much for coming by. It was a pleasure. So yeah, I'm going to move away from here, I think. And let's see if I got any on my top. Oopsie daisy, sorry to keep seeing my background. Let's just get this sorted. My god. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's go for that one. Okay, so Ape Out is a game I would definitely recommend as well. The thing about the Steam sales, guys, is I pulled these before it went live because I knew they would get good games that I wanted to recommend. So one thing I always recommend is having your wish list loaded before, so you load that wish list up, and then when the Steam sale goes live, you have a bunch of games on there, and then you can see if they come into the sale, then you know it's time for you to grab it, essentially. If you like to be a bit more budget based and or just like conscious of your spendings and stuff like that, I think that's a good way of doing it, because some games it's obvious you want to get them straight away, but some games you're thinking, okay, I'll put that to the side, I'll wish list it, and then it goes into the sale, then it's a great time to pick it up. That's my way of doing things anyway, and that is well, I've got this list here, and the thing with the Steam sale is it's that epic. You don't really find games where it's like, oh, it's not in the Steam sale. Very rarely. I mean, like Gear Shifters, that was one. That's just a bit unlucky for that one. But most of the time, there's so many that do come up in the list, which is awesome. And again, this game is a really fun one. Top-down shooter, kind of, it's got like a, like Hotline Miami kind of inspired vibe, I suppose. But you're playing as a gorilla who's escaped, or an ape if you prefer, technically, as who's escaped the jail, and you're just trying to get away, and they're trying to capture you the whole time. And it's just a really cool game. You can grab them from behind and use their weapons against the other guys. And there's also a really cool element where it's got a really interesting way of doing things with a soundtrack, which is a dynamic soundtrack where if you are attacking people, it will be more sort of like, it'll be more busy and much more hard hitting, lots of drums and stuff smashing away. And if it's quieter, it will sort of quiet down. As if there's no action, it will sort of quiet down, and sort of in the dynamics come sort of flow and ebb and flow with the actual gameplay, which I think is a really cool way of doing it. But Ape Out is an absolutely awesome game. I finished that, and I finished it on Switch actually. It's $3.62, definitely recommended. It's a blast of a game. Highly recommend checking Ape Out out. Let's actually have a quick check of the old. Let's check out Ori. You've just mentioned that Meisuko, and that's definitely. Oh, he's talking to Ori, but I recommend looking at Ori. I reckon we should look at Ori. Ori and the Will o' the Wisps is always on a good deal, and probably the double pack as well. There it is, 11. Let's check out the double pack. Look at that. You can't go wrong. 1101 for both Ori, Will o' the Wisps, and the Blind Forest together. If you prefer to get them on their own, you've got Blind Forest, obviously $3.99. That's always on a good deal, even still. Actually, that's not actually on sale. So, but yeah, the Will o' the Wisps is a amazing game. I love it so much. Another Metroidvania. Love the Metroidvanias. Thank you very much, Lady Foxfire. That's very kind of you to say hit like. Really appreciate that. Yeah, definitely, guys, hit the like button if you're enjoying this. If you love indie games, feel free to subscribe and join the clan, and all the indie lovers that hang out on this channel. They're great people. It's a much pleasure to have such a great community who love indie games and just love hanging out, chatting them. But yeah, definitely recommend Ori. It's just one of the best games of the last few years, easily, hands down. So let's just let's pop back to the home, see what we're looking like there. Let's see. Is there a indie category? No, they're more genre based. Let's go to. Let's go. We won't do too much longer, but we'll just check out. Did I go here before the under 7 or? So let's go for this one, up to 75% off. That's pretty. Are these the ones? Is that just up to? Hang on. I think I did this one before, maybe. Then I came out of it, didn't I? Let's have a browse through this. Valheim is on offer at 20% off, which is pretty cool. Not massively my style of game, but I know everyone loves that game so much. The Forest. I know Goat Force has played that and enjoyed. That's at 60% at the moment. Off, sorry. Hades, 30% off at the moment. Outer Wilds, 40% off, down to 11.69. Let's have a quick look at my list over here. Yeah, I think we're getting pretty much through them. I mean, this Cuphead. We've got so many on there, basically. Yeah, I just there's a lot to recommend, but there's so many good deals on indies always. It's definitely, awesome deals. Like I say, put them on the wish list if you're getting prepped for before. Guacamelee 2, 387, very good deal as well. Let's see here. F11, excuse me. Back to there. The Ascent, that's a game in Game Pass. So if you've got Game Pass, then obviously maybe to play it there instead. But let's check out actually maybe the new Sherlock Holmes. When did that come out, my friend? This one here, is that? Yes, it is. It's just come out, hasn't it? I think. Yeah, literally 15th of November. So yeah, they'd be quite lucky to get that one. I think that's probably a bit too soon, I would say. Is that something you're looking forward to playing though, Ori? Definitely looks cool. Actually, I think someone might have messaged me about playing that game. Checking it out for them, but it's crazy times for me at the moment. I've got so much going on with new job and stuff. But yeah, like. The second time you've asked, bro, what are the best games on the Steam sale? That is kind of what we've been doing the whole time, but Just Cause 3 and Batman Arkham, good choices. Let's think about this. So yeah, Disco Elysium, that is a great price at the moment. Subnautica. Let's just check out how much Abzu's going for, because Abzu is always definitely a game I recommend for a great price if you haven't already played it. 524, 65% off, definitely a great price for that one. Abzu, amazing game. Giant Squid, they've made the Pathless now as well, which has just come out on Steam, but it's been on Epic Games for longer. But yeah, Abzu, I loved it so much. It's just one of those, again, that you can just really immerse yourself into, relaxing. I love the environments, you know, the wildlife of, you know, the fish and the squids and the whales. That part is amazing, where you see the whale up close and stuff, and where the shoal of whatever it is, mackerel or whatever, where they all cluster together. That bit's just truly amazing. But yeah, if you love that kind of thing, Abzu is a must play, and it's only $5.24 in the UK, equal to its lowest price, and $6.99 in the US, just above its lowest. It really is wonderful. Obviously, I highly recommend it. And it's sitting at very positive on Steam recently, overwhelmingly positive. Actually, let's look up another game. Excuse me if you heard that was the mic being knocked. Runa is another game from a bit, you know, not brand new, but a game that probably again maybe people missed. Runa is superb. It's if you like cyberpunk vibes, if you've enjoyed the Ascent and you want something, probably I don't know. The Ascent, there's something missing for me on the Ascent, but Runa, I really enjoyed it. It's action-packed, top-down shooter, really cool visuals. Really great game. Only $3.74 at the moment, 75% off. But yeah, the aesthetic is really cool. The weapons are amazing, bosses, and you know, just a really like I don't know, it's kind of a dark sort of vibe to it, with like cool stylized visuals, stylized kind of like elements where you kind of talk to this AI, and it's just really soaked in cyberpunk wickedness, basically. But yeah, definitely a fun game, really great gameplay, of course, as well. And I'm sure Juds, if he's still here, loves that bike look. You go on a bike on one bit. But yeah, it's an amazing game. It's like a hidden gem in my opinion. Definitely grab Runa if you like top-down shooters. You know, kind of like basically, you know, the Hotline Miami kind of vibe, and all that good stuff. But yeah, Runa, awesome game, definitely recommended. Let's see, anyone in the chat got any others? Cool. Like I say, guys, shout out any if you did want me to check them out. Yeah, baby. Chatsy, you know you need to play this game, my friend. It is awesome. And Sayonara Wild Hearts, that's got the bike in it as well. Let's think here. Let's have a quick look. Let's go. Oops, see, I've typed on the wrong screen. So let's see if the messenger's on sale. Of course it probably is, if I've typed it right. Oh, maybe there you are. That was weird. Yes, so the Messenger is a game I love so much. The soundtrack again is incredible. But yeah, like, this one is really interesting. It's again a game I've finished, so I can definitely put my sort of version of what it's like out there. It's just like, it's very interesting because this game kind of changes what it is halfway through, from being sort of like a normal level based kind of play through one, you know, play through the level, kind of like Sonic, play from the start to the finish of a level and you're done, and then it changes halfway through into kind of being a Metroidvania, which is really interesting, and you go back through and explore different parts of the game and it opens up like that. Which is interesting, but it's stylized kind of vibe of it, the music, the sort of like retro music, and also the change between the 8-bit and the 16-bit aesthetic is part of the gameplay as well, where you probably noticed on the screen there where you kind of go for the portal, there it was. And that's back to the 8-bit, that's back to the 16-bit, and the music changes with that as well, to have two different versions of the level music, which changed from 8-bit to 16-bit music, the portals and stuff. It's just brilliant. I think give this one a good chance, because some people may play a level and then not give it its true chance, but it really does do a lot of clever things, The Messenger, and very, very cool game. I think just worth it for the music, in all honesty, because the music's that good. But yeah, otherwise it's amazing as well. Best indie game of 2018 it won at the Game Awards. So there we go. Best debut indie game, sorry, of 2018. So yeah, $6.19 for The Messenger in the UK, $7.99 in the US. Great prices, guys. Gods will be watching. Sounds familiar. Gods will be watching, or any. Gods will be watching. Is that a game, my friend? Noita. I'll do that one for you, buddy. I won't be able to recommend it, my personal stuff, because I haven't played it though. But Meisuko, take it away and recommend this game. I recommend, based on what I've seen you and Goatforce talk about it though. But a roguelike game, if you like roguelikes, this one's regarded as being one of the best. Very cool, sort of like the platforms, like areas, sort of break down. It's all breakable, the world, I do believe. But like I say, I haven't jumped into this one. Yes, Del Boy Approach is the way forward, Judzilla. But yeah, it's actually a really good price at the moment for this. It's not been out massively long. It's about a year. So 45% off. $8.51 for one of the most highly celebrated roguelikes of the last few years, really. Overwhelmingly positive. And that's proof in the pudding. But yeah, definitely a cool recommendation there, Meisuko. Great choice. So I got on my list over here. Let's get a little bit of cheeky. There you go. There's one I can definitely see if that's on sale. Another awesome indie game. There we go. Dark Complete Edition. This game needs more love as well, in my opinion. Highly recommend this game, guys. You really should play. If you like Inside, Limbo, or anything like that, this game is a must play. It's really clever as well. It's got like such clever puzzles. As you can see on the screen, the sort of world manipulates, and it turns on its axis as you move around. So you're kind of like you're in a lucid dream, and you kind of basically have to work out these puzzles where you can walk you can walk to the side, and then you can turn the perspective and walk on the sort of like walls, and then onto the ceiling, and there's puzzles revolving around all that. And there's some amazing points in the game which are really, really creepy. It's not the very scariest game. I'm not really a scary game guy, but this game, is definitely, great for me. I'm not really someone who goes for all the scary games. So, but this game was more like I would put akin to, Inside and stuff like that, kind of like that sort of atmosphere. Definitely highly recommend Dark. You will not regret checking this bad boy out. It's very clever. And this also is the complete edition, which includes the 2 DLCs, which the game has been included with, and they are free DLCs anyway, but it's just they are included as extra content. $7.74. Dark is awesome, made by a solo developer who actually done the music as well. Amazing. Dark is awesome, guys. If you haven't checked it out already, do so. You'll love it. Shout out to Miguel Manos. Thank you for coming by, my friend. Subterrane is a amazing indie game. Took me 60 hours to complete, and it's on sale. The game feels like Prey, but in 2D. Nice. I'll check it out. I haven't actually checked that game out, my friend. Good shout. Let's have a look. See. $3.89. Subterrane. I can't give any feedback on it, but our good friend Miguel, who's just popped in, so it's very good. It's got very positive on Steam. That is a great saving of 70% off for sure. And yeah, if you like he says, if you dig, probably if you what was it? feels like Prey. So if you like Prey and stuff like that, I imagine this might be up your street. Pretty damn cool. Nice. Let's just go here to one other I definitely need to recommend. Greece is amazing. So yeah, definitely want to recommend this one. Overwhelmingly positive across the board. Such a stunningly beautiful game. Probably the most beautiful art style in, probably one up there with the best sort of visual kind of watercolor vibe art style. It's amazing. It's just truly a work of art come to life. But yeah, this one definitely highly recommend checking out. Obviously 2D side-scrolling platformer, but with some really good emotional aspects to it which come forth. It's one of those games that do the storytelling well with environmental storytelling without shoving loads of dialogue down, like text and dialogue down your throat, and it sort of has that nice kind of like feel of of investment into the emotional side of the game, which is done very well. Yeah, definitely Greece, definitely check it out. Overwhelmingly positive, as I say. 60% off at the moment, $5.79 in the UK, $6.79 in the US, and that's an equal low in the UK, and that's the lowest it's ever been, I do believe, in the US. So definitely awesome game to check out. And yeah, it's not been on all platforms for that long. It's been on Steam since 2018, which is when it came out, but I don't think it's even on Xbox at the moment at all. I think it's on PlayStation. I think it's definitely on Switch because I got it on Switch, but I don't think it's on I don't think it's on Xbox. I'm not sure. Might have made its way over, but it started out on Steam and PlayStation as well, maybe, or one other, but definitely on Steam at launch. But yeah, awesome game. Anyway, highly recommend playing. Beautiful game. And shout out to Six Slayer. Thank you very much for coming in, my friend. Great to see you. And Goblin, thank you very much for coming by. What is my favourite indie game? You must be new on the channel, I imagine, if you don't know. A must-buy, in my opinion, is probably a game you may have already played or already own, is Hollow Knight. For my personal opinion, is the must-buy game. But you've probably got that already, I imagine, Goblin. Let me know if you have or you haven't. But yeah, Hollow Knight is half price at the moment, and I would definitely recommend that game for sure. Yeah, you get all the DLC in it. It's just the best value. I think it probably is the best value game you could possibly buy for that price. Even at its normal price of $10.99 in the UK. It's $5.49 at the moment. You have got it. I thought you would. Got it on the Switch. Nice. Respect. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it's amazing. I probably thought you would have, but it's sometimes people haven't. But okay, Miguel's bought Hollow Knight a year ago but didn't play it yet. No worries, my friend. Awesome. Well, yeah, no time like the present. I'm really joking. No, you won't regret it when you play it, my friend. It's amazing. Give it some good attention. It takes a couple of hours to get warmed up, so just bear that in mind. Get the quill and get the compass and stuff to get yourself settled in, and then you'll be away. Once you get into the sort of second area, you'll start feeling like it's starting to come together. It's a true Metroidvania. It doesn't hold your hand, so at the first point you may feel like you're just not knowing where you're going, but then it will all come together and you'll be in this moment of like discovery where you'll love it. But yeah, hope you do anyway. And Sixler says, my favourite indie in the past year is definitely Project Wingman. Nice. I talk about it all the time. Nice. And it's on Steam and Game Pass. It is indeed. And it's probably on sale less than 20. Probably is. Also, actually, if you want Project Wingman at the moment, it's actually on the Humble Bundle. So if you want Humble Bundle, if you are already subscribed to Humble Bundle, obviously you probably know about that already. But Humble Bundle do like a collection of 10 games each month, Humble Choice, and you get them the full game forever. It's not like a subscription thing where you can only play it until it comes away from the service. You get 10 games you can choose to download, and they're yours forever. And at the moment they're doing a deal for Black Friday as well. But yeah, definitely check out Humble if you're interested in Project Wingman. That's probably the best way to do it. And if you're on PC, obviously it's in Game Pass if you want to play it through that if you're on there. But yeah, you get a bunch of other games as well. Like this month they've got BPM, bullets per minute, on there, and also the tax evasion one that I've forgotten the name of for some reason. Turnip Boy evades tax evasion. Yeah, so they've got a few others on there, but you get to choose from each month. It's a great subscription, humble bundle, and it also goes to charity as well, which is cool. They do have other bundles too. Definitely an awesome thing to check out, that website, Humble Bundle. They're great company, do, like I say, charity stuff. And you can also, if you say, they do these bundles like a fighting game bundle and stuff, and you can buy them, and they switch it up quite regularly. And yeah, when you buy stuff, you can choose on the slider how much goes to charity and stuff, which is absolutely amazing. How much goes to the publishers or whatever it is. But yeah, I love that. They're a great site, and I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. I think Six Layer has already. Is it Six Layer? So I keep, yeah, just started thinking you were Silk Slayer for a second. Six Layer, yep. And you obviously have already seen it, which is awesome. And Goblin says, so if chat has any recommendation for great indie games for Steam only. Cool. I mean, yeah, we've gone through quite a lot already. I mean, so I think we're probably going to wind it up soon. If anyone else wants me to check out any more, definitely hit up the chat. Let's just quickly knock in Soma, because that is a great recommendation I wanted to mention that I've picked up recently. Yeah, quite an old game again, 2015, but one that you may have missed if you love the atmospheric kind of maybe even you could say Bioshock-ish vibes, but without the combat, like without Bioshock combat, more like the sort of like the sort of mental aspects of that sort of game. It's very just psychological kind of horror. You could say horror, but yeah, definitely more of a psychological, not like the slasher type. But yeah, Soma, that's a great price. Excuse me, got the hiccups. $4.59, can't go wrong with that. 80% off. Soma, definitely a recommended pickup if you want something that's like really atmospheric and, you know, a bit, it's darker, but you know, it's very interesting in its approach and vibes. More my sort of horror than going, you know, the slasher sort of whatever, you know, that kind of mindless horror, if you know what I mean. This is more up my street. Definitely recommended. Let's see any others I was going to mention. Let me just check if Circuit Superstars is probably isn't, because it's just come out. Yeah, Circuit Superstars is still only $14.99, which is a great price anyway. It's not on sale, but definitely recommended. And if you wanted to play with us, definitely, when you pick this game up, let us know. We will get a game together. But yeah, check. Observation is on sale. That is a great shout there, Ori. I reckon it is. If I could type today, that would help. It is on 60% off, which is pretty cool. I think that's gone out of Game Pass now as well. It was in there, I think. Yeah, I think it was no longer in Game Pass, Observation. It might still be in there. They're worth checking potentially. But that's a great price as well, $7.79. That's 60% off for Observation. Again, that's the kind of atmospheric vibe. That's very similar sort of vibe. That's probably why you mentioned it, I imagine, when I went after Soma. But yeah, that's nice. Equal to its lowest price, that is in the UK, and lower than its lowest price everywhere else, which is pretty cool. Let's pop back to the home and see. Let's see here. Steam Awards. Top sellers. Winner. Yeah, Hollow Knight got to be done. Dark Souls Remastered's half price. XO1's just come out, by the way, guys. That's on Game Pass as well for PC and Xbox. Yeah, so I think we probably should wind it up. Unless there's any others you want me to check out or anything else. Actually, let's have a quick... might just do a quick under £7 one bargain basement run through if I see anything. It's Portal 2 for 143. Can't go wrong. Let's see if there's an indie selector on here. Steam, so many games, so many games. Grime is 15% off, Judzilla. Nice. That's a good little recommendation, buddy. Thank you very much. Yeah, so if you like Metroidvanias, again, Grime, shout out to Judzilla in the chat. He recommended, he said that Grime is 15% off at the moment, which is a cool Metroidvania, getting a lot of great reviews. Definitely worth checking that out if you want more Metroidvania goodness. Let's see here. I mean, obviously... Oh, Undertale is actually not on sale. That's quite unusual. Celeste already recommended that earlier on. 100% recommendation on that one. 374 from Celeste. That's just literally a must-buy if, you know, kind of like, even if it's a second platform buy, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Just having it on it. That's my opinion anyway. But it's just a damn good game. But yeah, if you haven't played it already, definitely check it out. It's quite a cool game, which... I wouldn't mind checking out with Juds maybe one day as a co-op stream. But yeah, keep talking, nobody explodes. If you haven't played this, is a damn good laugh. It's basically you have to decode a bomb within a certain time limit, and one person's got the instructions, one person's got the bomb on their screen, and you have to sort of communicate. Like we need three red wires. Or call three, like one red wire, one yellow wire, and then one brown wire. And you have to cut that one, and then you move on to the next console, and then it's like you've got different setups where you have to basically communicate it across, and you're just like the bomb disposal guy or the person passing on the knowledge to the other person. And it's a really fun game, actually. Keep talking, nobody explodes. I recommend it if you like a bit of co-op craziness. It's a perfect game for co-op. And it's a bargain price at the moment of £3.62. Sorry, definitely an awesome price, and it's in VR as well. That's quite cool. Yeah, I've played the regular version of it, and really fun. It's probably even more likely to cause arguments than Overcooked, I would say, but it's likely to cause enjoyment as well. But yeah, definitely. You should be a must-play indie. Yeah, it is. It is definitely. We should do it sometime. Be fun. Yeah, it's a great game. I highly recommend it. Great co-op game. So, where was I? Why did I do that? That's weird. Okay, let's have a quick more. We'll do the last run of these, and then we're going to wind things up. Geometry Dash 139, always a bargain price. Castle Crashers, obviously old school but amazing. If you probably might have had it on the Xbox in the Xbox Live Arcade sort of period, but $1.99 really cannot go wrong. Witness, that's always a good one to call. Actually, the Witness might be on sale, I would just say, and its normal price is slightly higher, so probably a good one to check out in a second. I'll keep that in mind. Just going to run through a few of these. Blasphemous, there's quite a good one. One I just can't stomach. I can't play it. I don't know why. What I do is the weird baby bosses that are odd. but Blasphemous, it is sad because I love Metroidvanias, and excuse me, Blasphemous is a Metroidvania, and it's supposed to be really good, and $4.99 as well, great price. But I just find it really vulgar, the bosses and stuff. They're like, you know, there's like blood and stuff with the babies, and it's weird. It's weirdness, man. It's all like the religion based stuff, which I can't really get on with, but loads of people love this game, and if I wasn't for that, I'd be all over it, because otherwise it looks right up my street. But Blasphemous, yeah, $4.99, it's a great price. 75% off, really good. So, excuse me, I'm dying on the spot. And Darkwood, there's a good one as well. If you like a bit of top-down horror, $3.59. Really cool horror game. Like I say, top-down perspective, very interesting and very highly regarded. Once again, $3.59. Obviously, Stanley Parable, old school, classic indie. $4.99, half price. If you haven't picked it up already, it's a good chance to check out the quirkiness that is the Stanley Parable. Enter the Gungeon, obviously, everyone knows it again, but if you've missed out on it, that's over half price, 60% off. Cool roguelike game. Wasn't my favourite roguelike, if I'm honest, but a lot of people absolutely adore it. It's obviously overwhelmingly positive and one of the most highly loved of that genre. Guacamelee 2, I've said that already, $3.87. Done quite a few here. We've done Inside, there's Moonlighter, haven't had a chance to jump into that yet, but it's supposed to be really good. So many deals, guys. Obviously you'll be jumping in yourself to look, but hope this has kind of helped. Firewatch is an absolute definite. Did I just scroll past that or something? Yeah, so definitely Ori. Firewatch is a must if you've missed out on that one. Is a must play. Definitely grab Firewatch. That will definitely be on sale, I'm sure. Actually, hang on, there was Hellblade. I think that was probably, Hellblade, $6.24. There's a good buy, 75% off as well. Little Misfortune, there's a good one I've got on my list actually. So if you like your sort of like point and click style games, Little Misfortune, really cool game. Got a dark sort of comedy to it. It's a dark underbelly of a game. The voice acting's really cool. It's got like a narrator versus the main character, and they're really well done in the game. And it's from the developer of Franbo as well. So well regarded indeed. And Little Misfortune, if you enjoy point and clicks, very nicely done game indeed. So Firewatch, let's check that price out, shall we? If I could type again, there we go. What a bargain. $3.74 for Firewatch. You can't go wrong. Firewatch, it's the flagship, isn't it? Almost, it's the lead in like this kind of style of game. It's probably inspired games like What Remains of Edith Finch and stuff, with this first-person perspective. Just amazing. Firewatch, just an amazing game for $3.74. It is just literally a no-brainer for sure. Definitely highly recommended. Should buy Sekiro at this price, or wait, I'll check out Sekiro actually, because I'm actually wondering whether I should buy it, to be honest. I haven't picked up Sekiro yet, but I'm interested. That's a Game of the Year edition. That's quite high, isn't it? That's equal to the lowest it's been. Is there the Game of the Year edition? Is there another edition? Oh, hit the mic stand. I feel like, is there another edition, guys? No. I think that must be the normal edition. Then it's just that it's Game of the Year, so it's been put on there to sell it, essentially. So yes, it's $32.43. Maybe the chat can help out with their opinion on whether that's worth buying, because there's someone asking in the chat, should they buy Sekiro at this price or wait? I mean, it depends how desperate you are for it. And let's see again. What that is saying on what I'm showing now is that price in the UK, if that's where you are. I'm not sure where you are. I don't think you are in the UK based on your name, potentially. I don't know though. In the UK, that's the lowest price it's ever been on Steam, so that's something to consider if you're thinking about picking up. If you're in the USA, that's lower than it's ever been, apparently. So that is maybe a good price then, if that's the case. I'm quite picky about spend. I'm always like trying to get everything for the lowest I can, so I understand. But budget budget conscious when you're buying a lot of games. It does need to consider it. But yeah, I haven't actually played Sekiro yet, and I actually really want to play it right now. So it might be something I pick up soon. What do you guys reckon? Is that a good price to pick up Sekiro at? If people in the chat who have been keeping an eye on Sekiro. So it's $32.43 at the moment in the UK and $38.99 in the US. What do you guys reckon? Help our friend out. And what's up, Pixel Slapper? How is it going, my friend? Cool. Let's see. Where were we? Let's go back to... Yeah, so I think we'll probably wind it up soon. I've said that about 1,000 times already, I do believe. But it's just having a nice time hanging out with you guys. I mean, yeah, if there's anything you want me to check out or just give you a little bit of an update on the channel as well, guys. It's started a new job recently. You won't go into any detail because it's boring for you to hear that stuff, but yeah, just to let you know. So just rearranging the life at the moment, trying to get things sorted. This job's hopefully going to make things easier for me to be able to do more channel content and stuff, which is going to be great because I'll now have structured timetable, whatever, and things like that, compared to my previous life, which was basically full on work every day of the week, essentially. But yeah, now it should be good, even though be working hard and stuff for this new one. It will be still be structured days, and then I can know when I'm going to be able to do stuff and hopefully get up more content on the channel to spread the indie goodness on a more regular basis. It's been a bit quiet over the last month because I've been moving into a new job and stuff like that, as I say. So hopefully, yeah, now we're going to be getting back into all that good stuff. As this time of year is a great time of year to really get into some great content, and we're going to be doing the game of the year. The Game Awards, what we call the Indie Games Awards, which we did last year. But we're going to definitely be continuing that on, and looking forward to doing that. And just deciding at the moment whether that's going to be at the sort of like December sort of period, towards the end of December, or as in just before Christmas, sorry, or if it's going to be maybe we'll do it in the new year this time, because everyone seems to be, I don't know whether they're just being crazy on Twitter or they actually do believe that Game Awards should be done in the start of next year. I think people are just got on that train and just, you don't know whether they really feel it or not, whether they're just arguing the point, if you know what I mean. But I'm thinking, just for my own personal reasons and our reasons as a channel, I'm thinking that it probably might be good to do it in the new year, just as because of time and stuff like that. Because obviously we're going to do voting and stuff. We're going to gather a panel of legends who play indie games quite a lot, and we're going to get their opinions and get them to vote on all the different categories. Last year we did 16 categories, all based around indie games. So like debut indie, most original, and all that kind of thing. My brain will fall out of my head and forget now. So, but we had different genres, of course, as well, and best soundtrack and things, but all based around indie games. And really excited to be doing that again. And yeah, this is a fun time to celebrate the year that's happened. And I quite like the idea of doing it before Christmas, because it's that fun time of everyone's like it's a good atmosphere time, which is probably why the actual Game Awards does it around that time, but no one would take an answer for it. But yeah, I'm going to get angry about that because people are relentless. Anyway, yeah, but I'm looking forward to doing our one, and it will probably. We need to decide. We'll obviously let everyone know when it's going to be. It's either going to be before Christmas or next year early, and other stuff will be happening too on the channel. We'll probably do a top 10 indie games of the year video or something like that, and yeah, just have some fun celebrating indie games. But yeah, I think we should probably wind it up here, guys. I hope I've been able to sort of provide some recommendations that you've thought, oh, maybe that's a good thing, I might check that bad boy out. I hope you've taken something away that's name your 3 indie games in 2021, guys. Name your 3 indie games of 2021. Oh, you want them right now? Well, that video is going. We've been going for about an hour and a half, so I mean, we probably should wind it up. But off the top of the head, definitely Death's Door is a 2021 indie game that I would highly recommend. And let's Unbound Worlds Apart as well. Let's actually check that. You've reminded me. Let's check if that's on sale. Thank you for reminding me. Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay, well, thank you very much for reminding me of that one. I do. Yeah, so another one I would recommend from 2021, 100%, is a game I've loved so much. Just doing a final thing before we wind this up. And then, yeah, so it is Unbound Worlds Apart. And it's off 25% off at the moment. So, you know, if you've loved games like Hollow Knight, this one definitely has that vibe with the controls, but it has quite a bit of a difference to the gameplay as well, with the portal elements, where it does really change up the puzzling and gameplay elements. There's no combat in this game. There is kind of ways of they do it with boss battles and stuff, where it does, you know, you'll manipulate the environment to create combat encounters, but there's no actual physical slicing, you know, whatever, or slashing with a sword and things. But yeah, this game is more focused around clever puzzles and a great atmosphere, and it's very unique actually with the portal elements, which change up quite a bit throughout the game and always keep the game fresh as you go through it. So yeah, definitely recommend Unbound Worlds Apart, especially if you like to have the feel of something different to Hollow Knight but has a familiarity of the controls of Hollow Knight and stuff like that. So yeah, hope that one helps, and as well as Death's Door, obviously, if you haven't checked that out already. But yeah, I'm going to have to wind this one up, guys. Got to get some dinner in. And yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has hung out for this stream. Definitely been awesome checking out the Steam Festival, the Steam sale with you guys. Jump in and check out games for yourself, or if you want to reference back to any in this video, or any questions that you have, if you want any, you know, ask me anything down in the comments, definitely hit me up. That's my pleasure, Miguel. Thank you very much for coming by, Miguel. Thank you very much, everyone else. Rajab, Meisuko, Ardoy, I think it is, Pixel Slapper, Judzilla, Lady Foxfire, Ujaz Thakar. Who else did we have in? Had loads of people in. Thank you so much, guys. Six Slayer in the house too. Thank you very much. And we had Smokeback Official. Great to see you, buddy. And he said Gris is one of the games he's yet to have a chance to play. Oh, you should definitely try it, my friend, especially as you're an artist, of course. Definitely recommend checking it out, because you love those, you know, you're an artist yourself, so it maybe give some inspiration and all that good stuff. But yeah, Edith Muratovic sorry, I forgot that wrong. Goblin in the house, thank you for being here. Who else did we have? We had Scott X2, thank you for being here. I Love Indies came by as well, thank you for being here, my friend. And Sneaky Beluga, Sneaky Beaky Beluga. Some names today, guys. I'm loving it. We had Pig 47. That should top it off. Thank you for being here. And we also, of course, had Ori MNA. Is it MNA or Mna? I don't know. I forget now. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ori. Is it Ori or... I'm just going to say Ori, that's easier, isn't it? But yeah, loving the names there. Sneaky Beaky Beluga as well. Love it. Thank you. Oh my God, actually, Ardoy or whatever has just said another great game. You're doing very well, my friend, at the end. You're shouting out Hoa, and actually that is a great shout. Let's just do that as a final one, even though you are kind of... We're carrying on a bit, even though I keep saying I'm going. Let's just show a bit of Hoa, because you requested it, and I totally agree with it, so it definitely deserves to be up on this screen, just as a final shout out to everybody. This is a really cool, like, serene vibe of a game, platformer obviously, but beautiful art style, and on at a 30% off at the moment at $7.97, usually $11.39. Definitely recommend checking this game out if you just want to feel like you're just, you know, whisked away into another world of relaxation almost. It's just a beautiful game, and yeah, definitely check out Hoa if that sounds like you. But yes, I am now going to officially wind this up. Just was waiting for Juds to come back. That's what it is. But yeah, Hoa, definitely another great game, and that's a great shout from you, my friend. But thank you so much, everyone who's come by. Shout out to all of you again. I won't go through you all again. But yeah, Judzilla as well, of course. But yeah, Suko's trying to keep me going. He says Omno as well. I'll do it for you, Meisuko. You're the MVP, so there we go. Because you're in every chat. Let's pop up Omno and see what Omno's at. Let's do it. And that's it then, guys. Officially, Omno is at $11.99, 20% off. Definitely recommend Omno. 3D sort of platformer vibes, with really nice kind of like mechanics and upgrades that you can gain. With like, almost the controls feel like, you know, like a Hollow Knight, but in 3D, if you see what I mean, with the dash and stuff like that. But definitely Omno at a good price there. Very positive on Steam, and it's definitely the best place to play it, I would say, because the Xbox version doesn't run as well as the Steam version does. So definitely check out Omno excuse me, on Steam if you are thinking of picking it up. It's a great chance to get 20% off of this really great game. And I officially am now going to wind things up, and I just want to say massive thanks one more time to all of you legends who have joined. Really enjoyed doing this, checking out some really cool indie games. Hope you saw something you liked. And yeah, if you're not subscribed already, definitely feel free to do so. We do lots of indie content on this channel, highlighting awesome indie games. So it would be awesome to have you on board. But yeah, thanks again, guys. And we'll be back again real soon. We've got the Indie Games podcast coming up fairly soon. We're gonna have to knuckle down on the date soon. We've got to get that confirmed. But yeah, Indie Games podcast will be very soon. And yeah, we'll be getting into the indie goodness once again with Judzilla and Luke Still. But yeah, thank you, Sneaky Beaky Beluga. Just to be able to say your name again, that means a lot that you subbed. Thank you very much. The name is legendary. Brilliant stuff, guys. Thanks again. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will catch you again real soon.